Something just ran by the door outside. That's creepy. Y'all, I saw Smile last night. It was so good. I love scary movies. It was so good. Oh, it's my dad that walked by. That scared the crap out of me. Okay, I think it was a weenie dog the first time and my father the second time. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen and I am the Restless Thrifter. I'm a part-time reseller and I resell mostly clothing, but some other things too on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. So I go and source things at thrift stores and those types of, mostly thrift stores. I was about to say yard sales, but I really don't do the yard sale thing very much. Thrift stores, and I find them for good prices for me. And then I resell them for good prices for you. So you can consider me your personal shopper. Me and all the other resellers out there are your personal shoppers, going and digging through thrift stores, rack after rack after rack of things to pull out the good things before they get sent off to the landfill or wherever they go, and make them available to you. All right, so a little bit about me. I live in Denver, but I am staying in the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now. I've been down here helping my family. My mom passed away recently, and I was helping her through her hospice care here at home for the last 6 months. And now I'm staying until, of course, we can have funeral services, and helping out my dad during this transition. And then I'll be heading back to Denver, hopefully before any snow starts, because I got a U-Haul to pack up and tow. So yeah, that's who I am. And today I sort of have a theme. I'm wearing kind of a little country shirt. It's got the pearl snaps and these kind of pockets and everything. And it came out of my mom's closet, so. But also I have some cowboy boots to share with you guys, as you probably saw in the thumbnail. And I am learning about cowboy boots. I don't know much. This is a new thing for me. I've sold a few pairs already. And I'm happy to start selling some more. I want to find a boot guy. I need a boot guy, and my friend has one in Waxahachie that she uses for different leather goods and stuff, and that may be actually cheaper than driving, cheaper to drive down there than it is to go to Dallas and find one. Maybe, I don't know. But I want to see if there's a way to repair some things that are wrong with some of them, and just find out more about what they're made of and how to size them, because I for the life of me can't figure out what size these are in here. So I'm gonna keep looking, but I don't know. These are a pair of Larry Mahan, I'm not sure. Nacona, Texas. They don't make these boots anymore. They're vintage, and they are full quill ostrich leather. You can see that. Can you see the bumps? You know, that shine does not help. There you go, you can see the bumps. They are kind of slouched here. I don't know if that's a bad thing or if that's a good thing for broken in boots. I paid half of $50. So I paid $25 for this pair and $25 for the next pair I'm gonna show you. So I have these, and I did see this, I saw this pair selling for like 50 or 60, I think. And then this pair I saw sold for $300, but it said best offer, so I've got to figure out how much it really sold for. This is made of ostrich leg, if you can see that. That's different. And it's got this kind of contrasting stitch here on the side. I think they're pretty cool. And they're in pretty great shape too. Also paid $25 for these. They are also Larry Mahan, and I also do not know what size they are. 8.5D. I think these might, it doesn't even say 5.5, it just says 85D. So maybe these are an 8.5 D wide. Is D wide? Oh, I got it. No, I think that might be regular. And these are a 9.5X. Shit, I don't know. I gotta figure it out. This is why I need a boot guy. All right, I've got 2 more pairs of boots, and then I'll stop boring you with things I don't know anything about. That's what I feel like I'm doing. This is one of the reasons I need a boot guy too, is because this pair has a tear here at the seam. And that seems like it's easy enough to fix. But if these boots aren't going to be worth much, then maybe I won't get it fixed, or maybe I'll just sell them as is. And then I need to know what kind of reptile this is. Is this just lizard? I'm really not sure on that. So these are a tan. All of these are just like the classic Western style. I paid $11 for these because they were priced at $22. And I think it's good to have good soles, but also they can be resold. So, you know, it just depends on what someone wants their boots for. Do they want some worn in looking boots, you know, some authentic looking? You might want boots that look like you've actually been working out in the ranch when you don't. And the last pair, this is actually Nakona boots instead of Larry Mahan, whatever. And I think these actually might have a size 10D. They do look bigger. And these are just brown, and I think that's just cowhide. They're dusty, but no major tears or anything, just needing to be polished. So that's the boots, and I'm gonna put some comps up for anything I find. So I'll talk you through a little bit about what I do when I'm researching. Is I'm going to eBay, to TerraPeak in your seller hub, and I'm looking up things there and for the last 90 days to see what the average sold price is and the sell-through rate. It does it all right there for you. I'm also going to put something up here about sell-through rate, because my sell-through rate will cap out at 100%. I do not go over 100%. I use a calculation that makes it such where you cap out at 100. So I think anything 25 and above is pretty good. 24% I think is good for boots. Boots I don't expect to sell super fast, because you are looking for the right buyer for that particular kind of boot, you know, measurement, size, style, all of that. Okay. Next item is this messenger laptop bag with this check pattern. Here's the brand, Tom Bin, and made in the USA. It's not vintage, it's just made in the USA. And I don't often go to the bag section. This was like in the luggage backpack area, but I decided to look through, and this looked like it was quality. So I looked it up, and very good sell-through rate and comps. Average sales price for used messenger bags from this brand is $96 and a 50% sell-through rate. So that's good. That's what I'm looking for. Apparently it's a Seattle-based company, and they don't retail for a whole lot. I think it was like $160 or something that a similar bag sold for. So I guess they just hold their value, which is nice. So there's that. It's got a crossbody strap. I guess it can be crossbody or whatever. And then it also has a handle, and it has the padded sleeve for your laptop, as well as other pouches. Another bag. I think this is the only other bag I have to show you. This is a new without tags. Well, it has a tag, so I guess I could say new with tags. Sydney Love is the brand, and it is faux leather. It is obviously tennis themed, and it's reversible, so you can flip it inside out if you don't want to be all sporty one day, and then you can be sporty the next day. Let me see if there's a tag I can show you other than the one hanging on it. It doesn't look like it's branded on the outside at all. These retail for $120, and I think they come with a little wristlet. I don't have that, but they don't have a whole lot of solds on eBay. I found one. And so when I can't find that on eBay, like a whole lot of solds, I will go to Poshmark just to validate myself. And I found this exact one that sold used for $30. I don't know, I paid $2.50 for this, $2.50. And I forgot to mention that Tom Ben I spent $3.50. Okay, so everything else that I got at Salvation Army that day, which was today, is clothes. So this first item is a pair of Vince pants. Gretchen, I thought I checked to see if this was missing a button, and it is missing a button. Dang it. These are tiny. Vince size 0. Stretchy pants missing a button. Look how tiny that is. I couldn't even fit my wrist in there. But there's all shapes of bodies. None are wrong. And these are just, you know, a nice thick ponte knit. So I spent $3.50 on these pants that are missing a button. I looked up Vince Ponte pants in Terapeak, and they have a ASP of $34 and a sell-through rate of 8%. They're also a size 0, and they're missing a button, which I will disclose. So I don't expect to sell these quickly. Okay, next item is this Ann Mashburn. This is a new to me brand. Size medium, Mashburn. And these shirts, these popover shirts, retail for anywhere from like $1.95 to $3.25 depending on the style. I didn't find this exact one on their website. And I have not done all my research yet to see what this one would have retailed for, but it looked like it was in perfect shape. I paid $2 for it. And Ann Mashburn tops, I looked up Ann Mashburn popover. They have a $37 ASP and a 23% sell-through rate. I found other gingham ones sold for $45. All right, next item is this dress that's not for this season, but that's okay. People have to go on vacations to warm places too, don't they? This is a fresh produce dress. And you see the print? And it's a faux wrap. It has this split here and this split here. Somebody has pinned it, which is probably a good idea for just about anybody who's gonna wear that, because it's a pretty deep V. Let me show you the tag. Fresh produce. There you go, size large. And this brand in faux wrap dresses, there's an ASP of $22 with a sell-through rate of 10%. Next item, this is something I'm putting on my maybe I shouldn't have bought it list. I paid $3.50. It is a new with tags. I had to Google that. I didn't know what mascot that was. That is the Texas State Bobcats. It's new with tags, polo by Antigua. I think if it had been Adidas, this would have been an okay pickup, but it's Antigua. It's a size large. It is collegiate licensed product. And I don't know, it looks like it has a high sell-through rate, but that can be misleading when there's really not a whole lot sold. 100% sell-through rate. 2 sold, but they were pre-owned. And the ASP is $14, so I don't know on that one. Kind of iffy. Here is an Athleta dress. I am not familiar enough with tags to know whether this is new or old, but I do know they still make this style. And this is the Santorini high neck in black. Really soft. And I do well with Athleta dresses. It looks like they have an ASP of $25 with a sell-through rate of 17. Okay, this is one of those things that looked better in the store, comps wise. It's a polo, men's polo. It is Adidas. It does have a patch here. This is the Mexican Football Association, basically soccer. And I cannot read any of the tag information in there to know what size it is. I'm gonna have to get that in some different lighting. And I paid $2.50 for this. It also has Mexico on the back of the neck. I do think someone's gonna want this, but the comps just aren't as good. And in fact, I didn't find this exact one. So I'm gonna list it for $25 and see where I go from there. Another dress, this is Draper James. And I've learned that Kohl's carries Draper James as RSVP, Draper James RSVP line. This looks to be just like the regular Draper James. And I paid up for it. I paid $6.50. $6.50? Yeah, $6.50. And it is a maxi flutter sleeve dress with this elastic gathered waist, and it's got a slit here for ease of walking. It's just a great summer dress, spring, summer beach dress, maxi length. And I didn't find anything in Terapeak really to show me what the sell-through rate would be. I looked on Poshmark and I did see the same dress sell for $35 to $50. On Poshmark, it's really hard to know what things sell for, right? Because if somebody bundled it, we don't know the price. But I don't sell that many bundles, so I imagine that most of the things we're seeing are not bundle items, you know what I mean? Okay, sorry, I had to take a break. Picking the prayer card for mom's service. This is a big pony. Polo, Ralph Lauren, big pony shirt. And it's a size 2XL in black. The number 3 on the sleeve. I don't know what the significance is of the number 3. It does have a little bit of fading, like on the collar where the crease is. But otherwise it's in pretty good shape. And I paid $2.50 for this. And it has a $22 ASP with a 39% sell-through rate. So I got this for the quick flip factor. Okay, also potentially quick flips are these two Peter Millar Summer Comfort golf polos. And this one is striped, and it's from the White Squirrel Golf Course. I don't know if that's special in any way. I didn't find any sold specifically for that golf course. Size large, and then I have another one in this dot pattern. Let's see if you can, yeah, there you go. You can see the dots, and they're both larges. So potentially I could lot these up. I might consider it for an even faster flip, I'm thinking, but they're both from the White Squirrel. It's got the squirrel logo here. So Peter Millar Summer Comfort polos have a ASP of $27 with a 30% sell-through rate. And I bought each of those for $2. Okay, next item is another thing I paid up for. I paid whatever half of $17.99 is. And this is an Alice and Olivia dress with this cool, really cool beading. It's so heavy. And the rest of the dress is really light. It's a silk crepe spandex blend. So it does have a little stretch. And it's got beading on all the areas. This boat neck collar, it's so pretty. And let me show you the tag. Alice and Olivia. I mean, this dress could have retailed for $300 or $400. It's a size small, and I did see this exact one sold on Poshmark for $40, and then I saw it in black sold on eBay for $50. And I have to look this delicate thing over for any flaws. It's so hard to believe that that silk crepe can handle that tough beading, but I guess silk is strong. Maybe a fine thread, but it's strong. And another dress. This one is a Diane von Furstenberg. It's the Reina. It's a popover style. There's the tag. Diane von Furstenberg is known for the wrap dresses more than this, but this is also a popular style. And it's a size 12, which is the first time I've found DVF in anything other than a 2 or a 4. And it's this purple, I think it's called Leaf Dance print. It's really pretty. I did find this exact one sold on Poshmark for $27 to $45. Actually up to $72. So that's pretty good. But DVF does not sell quickly for me typically. I've got one fit and flare dress that I've had for a really long time, and it's super pretty, but I think it is a size 2 or 0 or something. And this one didn't have a price tag on it, and I saw her ring it up as $2.99 for me. So I got it for $1.50 because it was half off of that. All right, the next one, I don't have sell-through rate on or an ASP. It is Desigual is the brand. That's the brand, Desigual. And I think this is a Spanish brand of clothing. It's long sleeve, really super soft. It's got ABC down here and some embroidery. ABCD, I guess. I have found this exact dress, one sold for $35. I don't know why it says rainbow inside. Not sure on that one. I paid $3.50 for this one as well, and it does have the belt with it. I see another one that sold the same exact style for $19. So yeah, 19 to 35, somewhere in that range. It is a pretty pricey retail brand, and it's got these fun prints. Okay, and I believe this is my last item from this haul. I'm gonna have to take a break after this, eat some dinner, let my back rest, and then continue. I'll still publish it in 2 pieces. This beautiful teal coat, isn't this like the perfect color for one of the wives in Handmaid's Tale, the perfect teal. And it's a cashmere blend. It just has a little bit of cashmere in it. I don't know, this thing, I guess you tie it. It's pretty modest, just like Handmaid's Tale would be. Anyway, it's a beautiful color. It does have some stuff on the sleeve that I do believe is just like a surface stain. It's really soft, gorgeous color. The brand is Reese or Rice. It's an extra small, and this retails for quite a bit. I found an ASP of $85 just when I looked at Reese coat. 7% sell-through rate. I found this exact one that sold at Saks Fifth Avenue, and it looks like a short wool blend one, runs for $490, $590 retail. Now let me see if that adds up to be what I spent. $135, yeah. It's about what I spent, and I did pay up for some things. It was 50% off sale. I wouldn't have bought those boots for $50. I still think I'm taking a big risk buying them for $25. But that is it for now. Please give me a thumbs up. I do put a lot of effort into this with the research that I do, showing you comps and sell-through rate. So a thumbs up is very much appreciated. And if you want to subscribe, I do hauls and sales updates every week for you. So thank you and have a great day. You know, there has been a little moth in this room forever, and I only see him when I'm making these videos, when I'm watching them back. He likes this light, I think. So I'd like him to get the fuck out of here so he will stop chewing on my clothes.